Today's lesson is about mid-segments in a triangle. So as we're looking through this practice, what a mid-segment does is it connects the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. So looking at our picture, this segment is going to be referred to as the mid-segment. Okay. And what the mid-segment does is it connects the midpoints of the sides. Okay. Now the mid-segment is parallel to the side it doesn't touch. So the side that this one does not touch is this side. And they are actually parallel to each other. Okay. Our formula that we're going to be focusing on says the mid-segment length is equal to 1/2 of the parallel side. So what that means is the measurement of the mid-segment is going to be half of the measurement of the side that it's parallel to. So what that means is, let's say that our mid-segment is, or our parallel side is 10. If we want to find the mid-segment, we would take 10 and we would divide it by 2, giving us a length of 5. If we know the mid-segment and we need to find the measurement of the parallel side, I would multiply by 2. So it kind of works both ways. We've got parallel and we have, or parallel lines, and then we also have multiply by 2 or divide by 2. The mid-segment is always the smaller one. Another important thing, since your lines are parallel, you actually have corresponding angles, which means this angle measure is the same as this angle measure. And those are called corresponding angles. So let's see, if I draw a line over here, kind of making it look like this picture. So this would be your mid-segment, and this would be kind of to represent the parallel side. You have corresponding angles, which means this angle and this angle are the same. The same thing is going to be true inside of the triangle. So let's go ahead and just do a few examples. So example 1, we want to know what CD is parallel to. So CD is located here. And remember, parallel means that they're going the same direction, they're on the same plane, and they never intersect. So looking at the one I would want to use, CD is parallel to PN. Notice how those are going the same direction and they're never going to cross. Another important thing that we want to make sure that we recognize about mid-segments is you have a lot of congruent stuff. CM, MD, and PN are all equal to each other. The same thing's going to be true over here. All three of those will be the same, and all three of these will be the same. What this means in terms of perimeter, these little tiny triangles are half of the measurements of the big triangles. So the perimeter of the small triangle is equal to half of the perimeter of the whole thing because it's made up of half pieces. And that's just a little tidbit of knowledge that might help you understand area versus perimeter. Let's try one more. We want to know what's parallel to QS. So Q to S is here. Parallel means they're going the same direction and they're never going to cross. And I'm going to find that NM is my parallel segment. Let's do a little bit of algebra. We want to find the measurement of CD. In this problem, CD is my mid-segment length. So mid-segment is CD. The side it's parallel to is 16. I don't have to set up an equation because if I just have a number and a variable, when I'm trying to find the mid-segment, I just divide by 2. Half of 16 is 8. If I wanted to use the formula, remember it's mid-segment equals half of the parallel side. So in this case, my mid-segment is unknown, and it's half of my parallel side, which is 16. Half of 16 is 8. So you can use the formula. You don't have to if it's just a number and a single variable. but you can if you want to. It will work the same way. Now, on a problem like this next one, I have to use my formula because I can't just divide my 2x minus 3 or my x plus 9 in half. I'm going to get an answer that doesn't work out. So we want to actually use the formula on this problem. So midsegment equals half of the parallel side. So my midsegment is 2x minus 3, because it's in the middle, equals 1/2, and my parallel side is x plus 9. So just remember, midsegment is inside. So my midsegment is 2x minus 3. Okay. And then my parallel side is x plus 9. What I'm going to do here is clear my fraction. Remember, when I clear a fraction, you multiply by the denominator. So in this case, the bottom is 2. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. What I'm doing is I'm moving the fraction. Then I'm going to distribute. 2 times 2 is 4x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Now the 1/2 and the 2 cancel. And I'm just going to bring down the length of the parallel side. X plus 9. I'm not doing anything with it. Then from here I can solve. I'm going to subtract x. 3x minus 6 equals 9. Adding 6. 3x equals 15. Dividing both sides by 3. My x value is 5. Now if I need to know the measurement of the side, I'm just going to plug 5 in. So 5 plus 9 is 14. And the length of my midsegment, 2 times 5 minus 3, so that's 10, minus 3 is 7. Remember, the midsegment is equal to half of the parallel side.